Got a Cardi on me popping when I shoot, I never miss. She gon' ask if I'm in love, I never lie, I plead the fifth. Only want me cause I'm icy and I'm pricey with the fit.
Okay, so I want to welcome all of you absolutely beautiful Bebos back to another episode of the Team Expansion MyLeague on the channel. Before I get started, as always, make sure to love down below. It's free and all this community grow on the road to 5K. And in the last one, I was not able to read any of the comments from episode 26, so we are going to do that now. First, I'm going to start out with all of the created players you guys requested. The first one is Cam Cash. He said, for the new draft class, can I get a 6'8 slashing power forward with a dirty posterizer dunk package? If you give him the man braid bun and the rest custom, that would be awesome as always. His name will be Torrey Creighton. Let's do it. So here is Torrey Creighton. I made him 6'9 instead of 6'8, but he is a slasher and with a custom look with the man braid bun. The next player we have, I believe, who has been waiting for a while is Dre Drexler. He said, can I get a new draft class for the new draft class of 5'8 shooting guard that's good on defense and decent shooting rating, Tyron AK, and he should have a Keon Johnson type body with a yellow buzz cut. Let's do that. And here is Tyron AK, the 5'8 shooting guard who has a Keon Johnson body type. I swear I saw one more. I'm pretty sure it's from Logic Productions. I'm pretty confident there was one more player and it was Logic Productions. Let me see if I can track down that comment. I vaguely remember seeing it. There it is. Said, love the bangers. Can you create my cousin Ara? 5'7" with medium dreads, dark skin. His name must be Ara Cooper. Mid shooting and good handles, almost like OT Cooper. Got you. I'm not here to roast you guys as players, but I don't know what you guys like. You guys have a thing going on for really short players. Like there's a lot of like 5'8", 5'11" players. I don't know. It's just, I don't know if it's like on purpose or if you're trying to make it similar to you in real life, but a lot of these players like 5'8", 5'11", and you're going into a league of giants. I mean, some people want like the 7-footers, like Will O'Neal's a 7-footer who went #1 in that first draft, but I mean, teach his own. It's your guys' player, not mine. I don't have to draft them, but I would. Y'all aren't supposed to see the potential. Hold on. And here is, I believe, the final player you guys asked for down in the comments. Now, I apologize because this intro is going to be super long. You guys absolutely popped off. 190 views on the episode before the Christmas one, episode 26, and there's 21 comments. We have a lot. Riley said, nice, can't wait for my player to be drafted. Also, I can't wait for the new expansion teams. Now, I'm going to talk about that now. So, I could either, if you guys want to see my custom logos that I own the rights to, then here are some team ideas that I have. So a lot of them were already like I said before, they were for pro-am leagues I used to run. So some of them are in cities that already have teams. Like I have a team called the Windy City Blues that were a Chicago team. I have the Salt Lake City Generals that were a team based out of Utah, that's where the Jazz are. There was the Dallas Kings, that's where the Dallas Mavericks are. There were the Tallahassee Tigers, which is a free city. The Sacramento Vipers. There was the Milwaukee Robins. There was the Charlotte Herd. Like there were so many teams that are already in cities that are in the league, but the teams that aren't that I have left are the Colorado Express and the Tallahassee Tigers. Now, if you guys want those two teams, let me know in the comments. I'll design custom uniforms for them before the end of the season. If you don't want those two teams, I will make custom designs. Or I will find custom designs online in cities like Vegas or San Diego. Let me know what you think in the comments and we will get to it. Dede says banger as usual. Logic Production said, Ayo, I love the bangers. Keep it up. By the way, I asked Otto to request OT Cooper, and that's my name. Otto showing love to here, putting me on to all of his family. Like, you are an absolute beast. I think he said his cousin, or he's related to Otto somehow. Christina McConnell said, yeah, Pop Boy sliders every year are the best. They definitely are. They're a ton of fun. They make it a lot more fun to play. Christina McConnell also said, what team is White Chocolate on? I said it. I kind of hinted at it in the comments. She guessed the Miami Heat, but she guessed the wrong team in Florida. He is in Florida. He just isn't on the Heat. Let me find the Orlando Magic if you guys didn't know. I think Florida only has 2 teams. I'm pretty sure Florida has 2 teams, the Magic and the Heat. And where's he at? Here he is, Jason Williams Jr. We could trade for him, but who knows? He's 2276 overall. He's definitely really, really good. Now let's get into the comments on the Christmas Day episode. I'm going to negate all of them that just verbatim say Merry Christmas because we said Merry Christmas in the intro. We got through that. Naldo said, Merry Christmas, bro. Hope you have a good one. Also, can we see what our players are averaging so far? Can you play my team next? I need to make a list, but I can try to find your guys' players. They should be under rookies. but we will see. So here are the base rookie stats. I need to go per game. Maxime Rampant is leading the rookies in scoring, 16 points per game on 51% from the field. Then we got Fernando Diaz, who I don't think is one of your guys' players. We have Willy Wonka on 14 points per game on 31 minutes on really good efficiency as well. There's also Garrett Karski. I think Joshua Nicholson's one of your guys' players, but Garrett Karski, he is the dirty white boy shooter, a diming inside out scorer. Reggie Tyson, 13 points per game. Murray Morrison somehow is a rookie, even though he's in the league last season, probably just didn't play enough games. Earl Jenkins is a rookie, he's on our team. Lucas Hemmings is down there with 11 points per game on the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm still looking for more of you guys' players. Here is the Serbian guy. I don't remember your name. I don't exactly know how to pronounce your name, but you were an 80 overall, only averaging 6 points per game, which is solid. There's OT Cooper averaging 6 points per game on the Knicks. Ray Allen Jr. stats there. I'm just going to keep scrolling, and when you guys see your guys' players, I mean, there you go. I don't remember every single player's name. There's a lot of players, so it's kind of hard for me to remember every single player's name. He also said, can you play my team next? I will see if they're on the schedule. It's hard to just pick out a team to play because I don't want to skip too far, but I don't want to not skip enough. Christina McConnell said, great game. If you didn't get Miles Turner, I'm not sure you would have won, even though the team is really fucking good. I don't know how you got all the starters to play the whole game and only 2 bench players to come in. It didn't cause stamina issues. Sometimes it does, but unless they're at like 60%, I usually don't bring them out because I can still deal with 60% fatigue. But I want to thank you guys for your support. The episode 26 is almost at 200 views already in 5 days, and then the Christmas Day episode that went up yesterday is already up to almost 50 views in a day. So I want to thank you guys for all your support. We're already almost to 1,160 subscribers, which it feels like we just hit 1K. So I can't thank you guys enough for making this dream slowly come true. Regardless, we are coming up to the trade deadline. Now, I asked you guys at the end of the last one if you had any trade ideas for us to do, and nobody commented any trade ideas. So I'm going to assess the roster now and see who I can trade. I think everyone is available to be traded. I don't want to trade these top 3, but if Jaren Jackson was involved in a trade, I would think about it. Jayshawn Tate is a guy I could look to trade. He brings a lot of depth to the team, but if we got a trade that's enticing enough, I would trade him. But we really have to be offered a decent trade for me to give up Jayshawn Tate. I mean, there's Drummond, there's Claxton plus a second, JD Davidson. I'm not seeing anything I really want. Pat Connaughton is a guy I really like, but we have a guy by the name of Luke Kennard who takes that spot on our squad. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything I really like for that package. I don't want to throw in Davon King because he's 19 and he is a ridiculously good defensive player. What if I threw in Bones Highland? Okay, they're clowning. They're clowning. 2 trade offers. Let's take Caleb Martin out of here. They're still clowning. They are still fucking clowning us. I mean, they would send Denny Avdia and Drew Holiday back, but I don't want either of them. What if we threw in Auden? These 3 players should bring back some sort of haul. Okay, this roster might be locked where it's at. What if we did Bones and Jaren? Chris Middleton, wife beater, Jaden Ivey. We're good on guards. We're good on starting guards. Okay, yeah, we're just going to keep our roster the way it is. I'm going to take a look at standings to see who I want to play. Luckily for you now, though, Reggie Tyson's team is coming up on our schedule. I want to see if we have any all-star players. We should, right? Like Tyrese Halliburton, Nick Smith Jr. should both be in the all-star category. I don't want to pick the teams. I don't want to pick the teams for them. Can I simulate through and then view it from here? All-star draft? Yes, I can. Do we have any all-stars? Not that it matters. I'm just curious. Do we have any all-stars? I don't see. We deadass have 0 all-stars. Okay, we'll keep that with a chip on our shoulder. Let's sim to this Warriors game after the all-star break. See you guys there. So we've come up on the contract extension deadline, and we have a dilemma here. Tyrese Halliburton and Nick Smith Jr. are not eligible. They both have. Tyrese Halliburton has a player option, and Nick has a team option. Jaren Jackson refuses to resign, which is not ideal at all. We have his bird rights. We should be able to re-sign him in free agency. He's triggered right now, which I don't understand why. Bones Highland's not eligible. Miles Turner wants to test free agency. Pretty much our roster could explode this offseason, which I'm not excited for. So we got to kind of pounce on our opportunity this year to try to win our 2nd championship in 3 seasons, because if we lose our entire team in the offseason, we're going to have to hit a rebuild phase. And we have no draft picks because we kind of went all in on winning. But today's episode, we are playing the Golden State Warriors, who currently sit... Where do they sit? They're the 6th seed in the West, and we currently are the 3 seed in the West. The West is a struggle right now. Out East, it's looking like the Skyhawks are on top with the Cavs in second. The East is definitely way better than the West this year, but I mean, because the 6th seed in the East would be the 2nd seed in the West. So the East is definitely the powerhouse conference now. Regardless, the Golden State Warriors are coming to town, and that includes Reggie freaking Tyson going to be coming to the Climate Pledge Arena. We're going to rock our Statement Edition jerseys. Davon King's up to a 76, which is dope. Their 5 is Steph Curry, Josh Christopher, Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, James Wiseman, and Reggie Tyson's coming off the bench. Our 5 is Tyrese Halliburton, Nick Smith Jr., Davon King, Jaren Jackson, and Miles Turner. Warriors sound in Seattle. Let's go. Steph Curry opens up the scoring with a pull-up tray, which is not ideal. I'm going to get the plays up at the start of the next possession. Nick Smith Jr. pull-up midi. That's a good one. Let's go. Tyrese Halliburton defending Steph Curry. Steph Curry. Oh, my Lord. Steph Curry is going to be unstoppable. We're going back. Okay, actually, this time we're going to go to Tyrese Halliburton. Fist 91 side. Steph Curry defending. Okay, we get the double screen. Tyrese Halliburton stops for the midi and knocks it down. Tyrese Halliburton 1 for 1. The Seattle Sound are 2 for 2. It's 5-4 Golden State. Steph Curry, Tyrese Halliburton there. 8 seconds on the shot clock. We got to try it. We got to stay in front of Steph. We can't double him, though. We're not doubling him in the first quarter. Luckily, Golden State doesn't punish us for the lax coverage. Nick Smith Jr. hits Christopher with the hezzy and is fouled by James Wiseman. Nick Smith going to go to the line with a chance to put us in another lead here. He knocks down the first free throw in front of the home crowd. Nick Smith Jr. having a pretty solid outing so far in his junior season. 26 points per game. He's on really good efficiency as well. And he leads us to the number 3 seed so far in the Western Conference just after the All-Star break. But right now, our focus isn't on the West. It is on Steph Curry, who just got locked up by Reese and locked up by Miles Turner. Tyrese Halliburton blows by Curry and throws down the wide open dunk. Halliburton only on 15.5 points per game, 66% true shooting. Having a pretty solid game, but he's still in the shadow of Nick Smith Jr. I can see why both of them we're not really looking to re-sign this offseason, but hopefully we can get them to coexist a little bit better next season. Nick Smith, why are we leaving Christopher again? That is the second time we've left him. He's missed both times, but we can't leave that. Reese defending Curry. They go over to Josh Christopher. Josh Christopher, who has proven to be a good shooter, is 0 for 2 to start today's affair. Wiseman defended by Turner. That's good defense. Miles, and a good rebound by our defensive stud. Nick Smith Jr. defended by Steph Curry. Can we get something going here? Nick Smith has the size advantage on Steph. Reese, why are you moving behind him? Tyrese Halliburton, that's a good release. No good. I'm going to run an off-ball screen here. Oh, it's going to Jaren Jackson. Jaren, do we have a mismatch on Kuminga? Do we have a mismatch on Kuminga? Hit him with a drop step or not? We're going up with it regardless. Oh, maybe we do have a mismatch. Jaren Jackson improves our lead up to 6. It's a 16-10 sound start in his first quarter. Reese defending Curry again. We don't really... Reese or Davon King are probably our top 2 assignments for Steph and Curry. Right now, we're rolling with Reese, but Davon King might take the spot later on. Nick sets his feet and knocks down his 3rd straight midi. He's yet to miss so far. 3 for 3 from the field for Nick Smith Jr. He's only getting started. Steph Curry circus lay over Miles Turner's good. That is kind of a ridiculous layup there by Stephen Curry. I can't lie. Davon King running the 1 is kind of new. I don't know how I feel about it. We're going to get a Miles Turner screen again. Oh, that's a terrible release. His first miss of the night, and Miles cannot get that board. Fist 91 side is going to be the play for Reese. Reese stops, top of the key. That's just, it didn't jump like it usually does. His release didn't skip. And I've got to the point where I'm trying to accommodate for the skip, and if it doesn't skip, then I'm just kind of fucked. Miles Turner mismatch down low on Kuminga. Can we hit a drop step? Yes, we can. And Turner lays it in. 4 and 6 in the first quarter for Miles Turner, extending our lead up to 4. We're 63% from the field in this first quarter, and Golden State take another timeout. Reggie Tyson defended by Tyrese Halliburton. Tyson pulls up for three and knocks it down. Already more threes for Tyson than there is for Josh Christopher. Curry also checks out for the Golden State Warriors. Thibault on Nick Smith, which is probably the best matchup they have. Thibault fights over the Jaren screen. Jaren mismatch on Thibault. Jaren up to 4. Reggie Tyson, another 3 is drained. Reggie Tyson 2 for 2 from 3, extending or tying the game up at 24 apiece. Nick Smith Jr. defended by Thibault. Nick's been the hot hand, so we're gonna feed him. Oh my God, Thibault is just so good at defending. Miles Turner on Yurtsevin, no good. Kuminga defended by Jaren, 2 to play in the first quarter. I see Reggie Tyson. We're going to be defending Kuminga with Jaren. Jaren Jackson, you got to keep up with the Kuminga. Kuminga is athletic as it gets. Murphy for 3, knocks it down. The Warriors are hot, and our lead is down to 4. We've tried to go away from Nick Smith, but the Warriors have picked up on it. Nick to the cup, throws it down. Nick, we're just going to play through Nick Smith right now. He's 5 for 7. Davon King knocks down a tray, tying it up at 32 apiece again. For whatever reason, they're doubling Reese, so we're going to take that. Halliburton on Tyson again. Reggie Tyson. Matisse Thybulle moving behind him. They go to Kuminga, over to Murphy. King on Murphy. A minute to play in the first quarter. Reggie Tyson. We left him for the midi. Reese comes back and forces the miss. You love to see that. Great defense by Reese. Reese, good movement. Reggie Tyson does not fall for it. Let's get a big body from Auden. Auden sets it. Reese stops for the midi and knocks it down. Let's go! Halliburton and 1. Reggie Tyson picks up his first foul of the ball game. You'll love to see Tyrese Halliburton in double digits. The second player on the court and the second player on our roster in double-digit points. Reggie Tyson pulls up for 3 in transition. You can tell he's been playing with Steph Curry because this man just pulled up randomly in transition. 4 seconds on the game clock. Tyrese Halliburton, can he pull up in the face of... That's a terrible release. Okay, second quarter, let's go. Second quarter basketball here in Seattle. Tyrese Halliburton kind of gets her on Reggie Tyson and forces the foul. Reggie Tyson picks up his second foul of the ball game. Reese, how is that a miss? How is that a miss? The man hasn't hit a free throw all game. Can he drain the second? Yes, he does. Come on. Bones Highland in the game now, being defended by Steph Curry. I just need Auden to get out of the way so I can kind of do stuff with Bones Highland. He gets around Curry and is fouled by Wiseman at the cup. I love how quick Bones Highland is on the floor. He's an absolute stud. We lead by 6. Can Bones make it 8? He drains the first free throw. He comes on for a couple seconds and he's on the board. Make that 2 points for Bones. Earl Jenkins is going to check in for Jared, and Reese is going to come back in for Bones. Your Seattle Sounder up to a 9-point lead. I kind of slacked there, and Steph Curry gets a wide open 3. We got to be better on Steph Curry. He was only 38% from the field in the first quarter. So, I mean, Steph Curry hasn't had the greatest outing here. I wanted to pass out of that to Davon King because he was, wide open in the corner. Davon King spin on Moody. Davon King up to 8. Steph Curry outworking in transition for the Warriors. Floater over Auden is good. Give me Miles Turner. This man, Auden Dermanenko, is softer than Charmin. This man is a bitch with a capital B. The man does not know how to play defense if it was to save his career. Nick Smith Jr. pull-up midi is good. Come on now, give me that. 67% for Nick Smith Jr. on the game. 18 points in the first half. He is absolutely cooking this Golden State Warriors team. Josh Christopher and Steph Curry cannot hold his jock strap. Wiseman dogging Auden Dermanenko right now. I need Miles Turner expeditiously. What? Okay. Let's get. If we get the stop, I'll be fine. We got to make sure we touch Wiseman there. Steph Curry, Halliburton there. Christopher. Don't know what they're running off ball. Wiseman trying to get open. Auden Dermanenko defending. Get out the paint. Make sure we're touching them so we don't get the defensive 3. 5 seconds. Don't give them the lane. Curry driving in. They get a bucket. We're only up 3. Earl Jenkins on the board, his first bucket in a sound uniform. The biggest lead in this one's been 9, and the current lead is 5. Tyrese Halliburton's getting a little exhausted. I'll bring Bones back into the game. Reggie Tyson, defended by Reese. Reggie Tyson, over to Kuminga, over to Christopher. Nick Smith Jr. in his grill. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Wiseman with the screen. Turner playing great hedge defense, but Davon King is not. Luckily, he misses. Fist 91 sides to play again. Tyrese Halliburton on the rock. We get the double screen at the top of the key. That's a good release. Reese knocks it down. He's up to 14. Reggie Tyson driving at Tyrese Halliburton. Throws the lob to Kuminga. That's a great lob there from Reggie Tyson. Reggie Tyson is definitely going to take the reins as point guard once Steph Curry retires, because we all know Steph Curry's getting up there in age. Reggie Tyson gets caught on the big body screen. Nick Smith Jr. cross court in the corner. That's a good release. Bang! This backcourt slowly settling in. Nick Smith and Tyrese both in high scoring. Tyrese Halliburton about at his season average so far already. His season average 15 points. He's up to 14. Nice block there by Earl Jenkins. Tyrese Halliburton in transition. Reggie Tyson is there. Let's get it back to Nick Smith, just because Nick Smith has been him in this one. Give me a screen by Earl Jenkins. Kuminga gets over it. Tyrese Halliburton, fist 91 side. Hopefully we can get it off before the shot clock's up. Tyrese Halliburton, stop. Davon King's going to take it at the butt. That's a terrible release. I barely shoot with Davon King, so his release is borderline foreign. Reggie Tyson, a minute and a half to play in the second quarter. This is Naldo Brown's player down in the comments. Wiseman taking Turner off the dribble. That's not wise, man. Get it? Nick Smith behind. Ooh, no, they leave Tyrese Halliburton wide open. No good. Under a minute to play in the first half. Nick Smith Jr. defended by Josh Christopher. Nick Smith, step back for the midi. Little Dirk fade is good. Nick Smith in shot creating take is an absolute menace to society. 57-68 sound. 40 seconds to play in the first half. Nick Smith up to 25 freaking points. In shot take, Nick Smith Jr. has been cooking. Reggie Tyson wide open 3, no good. Miles Turner brings down his 7th board of this game. I want Nick again to get another midi, because the man is cooking it. In shot take, Nick Smith Jr. is so difficult to stop unless I get sucked into a lay animation. Second half basketball here in Seattle. Nick Smith up to 25 points already. Earl Jenkins, big body. Nick Smith pulls the midi and knocks it down. Jaren Jackson's going to come in for Earl Jenkins. Have a complete starting 5 out there to start this second half as we go up 12. Tyrese Halliburton defending Steph Curry. Steph Curry is lethal. You pull. Ooh, good pass out to Christopher. No good. Reese defending Curry. Curry goes back for the 3. That's a bucket. No, that's a 2. We lead by 13. Curry 7 for 15 from the field and has 19 points. Nick Smith Jr. up to 30 points on ridiculous efficiency. We're going to get another screen by Miles Turner. Miles Turner rolls. We drop it off to him, and he finishes at 8 and 7 for Miles Turner. Nick Smith picks up his 3rd assist of the ball game. 15-point sound lead over the Warriors. Ooh, good pick and roll. Nick Smith Jr. and Miles Turner connect again, extending the sound lead up to 15 from 13. Curry, you got to strike at some point. Steph Curry versus Tyrese Halliburton has been a good one. James Wiseman. Turner defending. Curry cut to the rim. Wiseman in the mid-range for whatever reason. Wiseman, you don't shoot that. You don't shoot that. Travel. Come on! Reese knocks it down. 34% contested is good. Your Sounder up to an 18-point lead. We're slowly running away with this one here at the Climate Pledge Arena. Curry trying to run around, trying to get some sort of space. Halliburton there. Wiseman sets a screen. Curry driving in. Halliburton defending. Yeah, we broke that one down real quick. Wiseman sets a screen for Christopher. Why are we leaving Kuminga? Why are we leaving Kuminga? Luckily he missed, but why are we leaving Kuminga? We're going to run fist 91 side again. Can we get another look? They leave Davon King wide open in the corner. That's a bucket. We're up 21. We're going to run fist 91 side again. And we've been running it back-to-back possessions, but it's been working. Jaren Jackson wide open at the wing. Now all of our players are in double digits. Come on, we're up 24. We're going to get Tyrese Halliburton and Nick Smith Jr. a break here coming to the end, or halfway through the third. Brevin Wallace and Luke Kennard are going to check in. They're both a little exhausted, so I'd like to preserve our top 2 scorers for the rest of this one, because even though we're up 24, I don't want to risk not having them down the stretch. Steph Curry for 3 is good. Brevin Wallace has to play up on that. I'm going to run a floppy here, see if Luke Kennard can get open on it. Brevin Wallace defended by Steph Curry. Luke Kennard moving off ball. Kennard, no. Jaren on Kuminga, posting him up, hit a little drop step. There we go. Reggie Tyson checks in for Golden State. Can he expose Brevin Wallace? Him and Curry on the court at the same time will be interesting. Murphy for 3. The Warriors have converted on their last 2 3 balls. We got to try to put a lid on this one. Give me fist 91 side. They're in take. They're in team take. That is not good. Not good at all, Jim. Luke Kennard wide open in the corner. Bang! Luke answers. We lead by 25.5 to play in the third. I'm running fist 91 side again because it's working as of now, so we're going to keep doing it. Luke, oh, okay. Thibault read that one. Reggie Tyson, no good. Big board by Jaren. Okay, we're going to go ISO. Brevin Wallace defended by Reggie Tyson. I don't think I've ever hit a jumper with Brevin Wallace. We're going to drive in. Davon King wide open in the corner. That's a good release. Bang! Davon King up to 14. Nick Smith Jr. and Reese check back in, now fully rested. Nick finds Jaren on the roll. Oh, Jaren just misses the dunk on Yurtsevin. Kuminga running the break. They go to Murphy. Turner, that's Miles. That's great defense even. Yurtsevin's there for whatever reason. Murphy, that's great defense. Kuminga, I don't like that mismatch. Thibault, 9 seconds on the clock. Thibault, Tyson, no. Halliburton is still exhausted even after a break in this third quarter. Kuminga, wow. The Warriors are on one right now. They're about to cut our lead down to 15 with 2.5 to play in the third. We just need to hold on. We're holding on for dear life right now. The Warriors continue their run, and we continue our cold spell. Thibault just bullies Kennard. Just bullies Kennard. They cut our lead from 24 to 13 within the span of a quarter. We dropped from 92% from the field to 63 within the span of 4 minutes. Come on, we got to heat back up. Nick Smith, pull up mid. He's good. Come on, he's up to 32. Yurtsevin, Jaren there. Kuminga. I don't like Turner on Kuminga, but we're hopefully gonna ride this one out. Come on. Tyson, Halliburton there. Halliburton's gas. Tyson has 6 seconds to get something to happen here. 5 seconds. Reggie Tyson driving in on Halliburton. Oh my God, on his head. Fist 91 side. Halliburton with 8 assists. Can he make it more? Jaren Jackson will make the extra pass. And oh my God, I don't know why off the catch and shoot I'm so bad. But man, it's getting annoying that we can't knock down shots. Jaren picks up his second. The Warriors go to the line. They could cut our lead down to 11 before the fourth quarter. It looks like they might unless we get a bucket. Okay, it's down to 12. Nick Smith Jr. in transition. Come on, let's make it 14 before the end of 3. Nick steps back for... Oh my God, that release is so bad. Come on, man. We're up 12. Let's hold on and win this game. It's a 32-point game for Nick Smith Jr. We just got to hold on for 11 more minutes, and we got another win. Nick Smith Jr. pull up. Midi is good. He's up to 34. We're going to keep force-feeding Nick Smith Jr. because he has been the man in this entire series. Nick Smith Jr. again, pull up. Midi is good. 38, 5, and 6. And down the stretch, he's been amazing. Our lead's back up to 15, I believe that is. Nick Smith Jr. has been that guy. Reggie Tyson goes to Moody over to Yurtsevin. Yurtsevin defended by Turner. They get a screen there. Reggie Tyson to Murphy. Yurtsevin cuts, no pass. Curry moving off ball. Good step back 3 for Curry. No good. Moses Moody to Curry. Oh, I got jebaited by Curry. I thought he was going to pull the 3. I didn't want the 3, but Curry cuts our lead down to 113-100. Seattle. Curry's up to 35 points, and Nick has 40. These two are absolutely dueling right now. Nick Smith Jr. Kennard open. Nope. Okay, back to Nick. They send to Kennard open in the corner. That's a bad release, man. Come on! Nick on Reggie Tyson this play. Get the screen by Jaren. Jaren rolls, and that's an easy dunk. 18 points for Jaren. Kennard on Curry. Yurtsevin sets the screen. Reggie Tyson in the clutch. No good. Jaren pulls down his 10th rebound. Hopefully we can get Nick Smith a solid look. He's defended by Curry. Him and Curry have gone toe-to-toe. Curry with 35. He has 40. Nick, quit. Okay, give me a screen, Jaren. Jaren sets the screen. Nick gets doubled. Luke Kennard open in the corner. That's a bucket! 6 to play. We're up 16. This could be the final couple possessions here because the Warriors are showing borderline no fight. They're missing almost every shot. Reese. No, nothing there for Reese. Okay, let's reset. Ooh, actually, Turner has a mismatch on Reggie Tyson. Now he has a mismatch on Curry. Put it up. Put it up, Miles. Easy bucket. We're up 18. We're slowly closing this one out. 5.5 to play. Moody knocks down the 3. Their first 3 in a while after we just kind of ran away with it with 5.5 to play. Hopefully we don't let them back into it. Nick Smith Jr., the man, on 45 and 10 right now. That's actually not a bad off-ball movement there by Reese. They double, leaving Jaren Jackson wide open at the hash. That's a good release. How's that not green? 3.5 to play in this one. We're gonna get it. I'm gonna get it to Nick Smith just because the man had, or not. Nick Smith has 45 and 10. Tyrese has 17, 5 and 9. Curry cuts our lead down to 14. I know there's only 3 to play, and we're on our home court, so there's not much of a chance that they're gonna come back. Okay. Ooh, Reese the icing on the cake, 25 and 9. He was wide open. They doubled Nick. Nick found Reese, and Reese drains the 3 to put us up 15. 2.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Jaren, great defense and great stop. Are they going to send 2 on Nick again? That is the question. 2.5 to play. Are they going to keep sending 2? Are they done? Are they? No, they're not. Ooh, they sent 2 for a second. I saw Jonathan Kuminga move. We're taking it. We're taking it! 42 for Nick. That's game. Looking at the box score, Nick Smith Jr., 42, 5 and 11, 19 for 30 from the field. He had an absolute steamer. Tyrese Halliburton had 25 and 9. Jaren had 20, 11, and 2 blocks. Davon King had 14 and 7. And then Miles Turner, 14 and 13 with a block. Steph Curry gave us 40 and 7. Kuminga gave us 24. Reggie Tyson gave us 11 on 4 for 14 from the field. Not the greatest by Reggie by any means, but it is what it is. They played a decent game. Actually, no, they didn't. They were 48% from the field and 28% from 3. We were 61 and 41. 134-120 is the final score. And that wraps up today's episode. We're coming back to the end of another season. The end of season 4 is near. So tomorrow, the next episode will be the final episode for created players. So if you want to get your players in, let me know in the comments, and let me know what expansion teams we add as well. And if you enjoyed this, I would make sure some love down below. It's free to let the community grow on the road to 5K. And as always, I love you all. Peace.